The Canadian Tradition is presented by Argo.
Yeah, the rut's right going on right now.
I'm caught between what was easier here or there.
That's deep, you're right on the edge there, Connor.
There he comes. He's up. From December 31st to October 1st, you just blink and the season's upon us.
That's a proper one, hey?
That's a proper story.
I'm going to show you how the limitless suit is one of the most.
And now we'll go quietly. Little update for you. Welcome to the beautiful province of Alberta, where the weather can change in the blink of an eye. We look at the long-range forecast, snow every day. Temps are 10 degrees colder than what they said they were going to be. I mean, everything that you probably want for a rut mule deer whitetail hunt is unfolding right now. Makes it challenging for walking long distances and stalking. Cold temps, deep snow, you're gonna build some sweat, but the action should be super hot as well.
Want to try going the other side?
What do you mean?
Down through the creek?
We can try it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just go slow.
Think you're okay. If not, we can just winch you back up. There's lots of posts. Okay.
I think Vern likes this because it's the one time a year where he can drive his truck around like it's a little Tonka truck and just be a kid, like a fully grown adult kid. I think it should be fine.
I think so. It's not like last time, eh? And then
Where's the rock right there?
That's the only one.
Okay. Oh no. Like the worst thing you want to have happen. Look at that. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Atta girl. Atta girl. Take us to the promised lands. So this hunt's kind of special to me too. One, we've been coming to McNeese Outfitting, if you watched the show, for years. On this hunt, on this trip, I have a really good friend of mine, Sean Hanna. He's gonna come out and join us for a whitetail hunt, and Sean's carved his own living and business in the outdoor community in Canada and operates Northern Exposure Sporting Group, which is a rep agency And Sean does all the background stuff that consumers don't see. So to spend a week with him out here talking about gear in some of the best whitetail country, mule deer country that you can imagine is going to be pretty special.
Well, Connor, once this snow breaks up, we should be able to see it better. See the whole ridge.
Couple whitetails and muleys on the hill over there. I think there's one whitetail buck and a couple muley does, but yeah.
Oh, I think that it's supposed to get cold and clear up, and I think when that happens, I think we're going to see more deer than we have all year. It's yeah, the rut's right going on right now.
The initial look at these mule deer, the bucks are just running around the does, head down. I've been on my fair share of mule deer hunts, but I've never had like a rutting mule deer hunt where you catch those mule deer bucks in the middle of the rut. I'm really hoping that's what we're gonna experience this week.
You know, the Nosler story started in Canada. So
Really?
way back, John Nosler, you know, he was on a moose hunt in British Columbia, shot at a bull that was mud caked, and really the terminal performance of the bullet didn't do what he wanted. And so that led him to develop the world famous partition bullet. And so this is really an iteration of that innovation that has, you know, drove the Nosler family for over 75 years. But the standard way a bullet is made is a copper coin is stretched over top of a lead core. And what that does is give you a really thin-walled, heavily lead jacketed where things don't typically stay together.
Okay.
This is what we call an impact extruded bullet. So it starts with a copper slug that's then run through a process where it's extruded out into something that has much better terminal performance. So the bullet we use is called the Nosler Solid Base, which is a legendary bullet that was the first iteration of the AccuBond and the ballistic tip. And so this is the 5th generation of that solid base bullet.
I'm gonna be quite honest, I haven't got, like, I've spent a lot of time researching calibers, but like knowing the bullets and knowing how they perform and stuff, that's one thing where I'm intrigued with, and I think a lot of people are, but there's just so much stuff on the market. And to decipher what's going to work for me, like we're shots from 100 yards to 300 yards this week.
Yeah.
What do you look for in a round? What do you want?
Well, ultimately as a hunter, you know, I look for something with great terminal ballistics.
Okay.
So it's about the impact when it hits the animal.
That transfer.
Not just the transfer of energy, but the traveling of the bullet through the animal.
Okay.
So great weight retention, great expansion of the bullet and retaining that weight. So that's the benefit of the solid base. It carries that impact and kinetic energy through the animal.
That's terrible, Connor. That's the worst. See anything?
Yeah, that's a 4x4 whitetail there.
That's a buck.
Old Eagle Eye Hannah here, eh?
You gotta get your game eyes on when you're doing this. Takes a while.
Wherever there's a bank there,
Yeah.
it's deep, so you got to go east. You looking?
Yeah.
Go east over here, or else you won't be able to cross.
Okay.
And then work your way. You see that ravine up there?
Yeah.
Work your way up there, and that you see the fence line. That's the border, right?
Yeah.
So work your way up there, and then once you get up there, you guys, Connor, you check your text. I'm gonna go high ground and talk you guys in.
Are we going down to that far fence?
Going down, yeah. Right, Connor? I'll just walk over this hill and jump a couple 180s. Something went across here. Maybe just poke in with the sticks and see how.
That's going to be too deep. I would say deep in still water.
Yeah.
Deep there for sure.
I'm caught between what was easier here or there.
This was shallower for sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
Just trying to work out
Are you guys gonna go down?
Yeah, I think we're gonna go down a safe river crossing.
That's deep. You're right on the edge there,
A little
Connor.
bit.
Shallower down here, T, just a smidge.
Straight across, right up against the willow. All right, we've made it into position. We've got our buck found. He's bedded at probably 140 yards. I just would really prefer him to stand up to confirm that it's him. Probably stand up. All right. Well, we've waited probably a half hour, 40 minutes, and he's still bedded. But the problem is, I think it feels like it's -12 or -15. That deer could be bedded for several hours. And we really don't have enough supplies up here to get us through it. So I'm gonna do one thing. I'm gonna grunt at the deer. And that's either going to get him to stand up and maybe come out, or the worst case scenario, I'm gonna spook him and he's gonna run clear up that side hill. If we had nice weather, I would be more apt to wait all day. I don't think he can hear it. Did not even flinch. That doe looked over. He's looking at something. He's watching something walk. There he comes. He's up. You good? You're clear. Good hit.
And, you know, I was looking through my binos, but I gotta admit, I'm shaking a little bit from the cold.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, let's keep an eye, but I'm going to adjust some gear and suit up. Epic. I hope it works. I hope he's there. Shot felt good. What an epic stalk. Nice.
Hey, Connor. Thanks, buddy, for all your help. That was awesome. Appreciate it.
Again, T.
Thanks for everything you've done for me and the show. And,
Yeah, thanks for your friendship, dude. I appreciate it.
well, to be here in a spot like this is awesome, man. And you are, like, the outdoor community does not understand the work you do. I have the easy job. You do all the planning and everything, man. And
Well,
Sean,
hey, don't forget I'm standing here beside you.
I know you are. Thanks for everything.
Yeah, awesome. That's wicked. Just in time, the weather sure has turned, hasn't it?
Yeah. Okay, let's take a bit of a breather. Yeah, we got all the gear on. Now it's hot again. It'd be so nice if he was laying right here.
Yeah, he was standing there, T. He came out.
He's laying right there.
He's right there. He didn't go 20 yards. Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Look at this guy. 4x3, dark antler, mature muley. And look how well insulated those deer are. Like him bedded there, snowing on him, and not even really melting it off the back of his head. What an awesome buck. Big neck on him.
Heavy, great shot.
Thank you, McNeese Outfitting. Thank you, Sean Hanna. Thank you, Nosler, too.
Yeah.
Performance.
Can't ask for anything better than that.
No, he didn't go 20 yards.
Like, that's got to be him, eh? Way bigger. Yeah, there's blood there.
We definitely have some work to do.
Just a touch.
We got to get this guy down, and our options are either to take him down to the river.
Or up the hill, but it might be easier with the snow and the sled to take it downhill.
Let's use gravity. Awesome. Well, I'll get my tag on him.
And the work begins.
We dress him out here so he's lighter to slide.
Yeah, we'll gut him here and then we'll do the cape back at the cabin there.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Great deer, T.
I know it was 40 minutes of sitting there freezing after that walk, but that worked out perfect. And when you have those bedded ones, there was a doe behind them. Like, same thing as you could have shot that buck yesterday, but that's not really the shot that you want to take. And grunted, and he stood up and offered us a great shot, quick 20-yard recovery.
The Canadian Tradition has been presented by Argo and brought to you in part by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, Steel, Toyo Tires, WeatherTech, Kent Cartridge and Nosler Ammunition, Mossberg Firearms and Vortex Optics, 10-Point Crossbows, Ducks Unlimited Canada, Tracker Boats and Mercury Marine, and by A&B Ford.
And all of a sudden he just appeared from the right. Like, I can't see anything from over on the right side. So he just literally appeared out of nowhere.
Oh my god. I see him.
This interface between woods and wetlands really is rich in diversity of birds and wildlife.
You can do
To come along on all of our adventures, visit thecanadiantradition.com. And don't forget, you can find our social channels by following our handle at The Canadian Tradition.
He went out the only spot he could have.
Well, they get big for a reason, you know?